Winter is just getting started, and we know heating your home this time of year can get expensive. So how do we stay warm without going broke? Home heating expert Bruce Strandberg with BWS Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning gets us moving this Monday morning with tips on how we can fight the cold and save money. Thanks so much for coming in, Bruce.
Thanks for having me, Kim.
All right, so let's talk about how we can save some money, how we can beat the combination of the colder winter, but also more expensive fuel this winter.
Well, one guarantee for sure here in Minnesota, this will not be our last cold winter.
True.
So we've got a few tips for you today on how you can save money on the front end to save money on the long end. Some things you do on the front end to save money on the long end.
Okay,
Yep.
and we're talking about maintenance.
We're talking about maintenance, yes. One of the biggest things that we see when we go into somebody's home is their furnace filter. It's
Sure.
just neglected. This is a 1-inch typical filter in your furnace.
That's a common filter
Common
used.
filter.
Okay.
This should be changed once a month.
Once a month?
Once a month,
I
yes.
don't know if many people do that every month.
Chances are they don't. Yes, that's probably the thing we see most neglected.
And
okay?
what happens when you don't change it?
When your furnace filter is dirty, it restricts the airflow across the furnace, which causes your furnace to run harder, and it's going to cost you more money to operate it. So the other thing is to get an annual tune-up. If you get an annual tune-up in your furnace, it's going to save you about 5% in your operating cost. So spend the money now, have somebody come in like BWS and do a tune-up on the furnace.
Okay, and you brought in another filter that maybe is better?
Yes, this is a 4-inch box filter, it's called. It's more efficient, it has more surface area to catch the dirt, dust, things like that.
Okay.
Those need to be changed every 3 to 6 months.
Okay. So less work.
Yes, less work. The other thing you can do, take a walk around your house and see if you have any holes where like the dryer vent comes out or gas line goes in. That is warm air that's leaving your house. You can easily fix those with some caulking around those holes.
And also technology can help you prevent warm air from leaking.
Yes, it can. Yes, if you have windows that are leaking, things like that, into the house, and I will use the imaging camera and see where your windows are leaking, where you have lack of insulation, things like that. Last but not least is if you have a furnace that's 10 years old or older and you're looking at some expensive repairs, consider replacing your furnace. It's going to save you a lot of money in the long run.
And how often should you replace a furnace? Once every how many years?
An average age of a furnace is about 14 years old.
Okay.
Yes.
So maybe take a good look at your furnace. It might be that time.
It might be that time, yes.
It'll save you money in the long run.
Absolutely.
Bruce, thank you so much for coming in and sharing these tips with us. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Kim.